There you are, my dear right hand. That last scheme to turn every chocolate bar in the world into cow dung was a masterful strike. But don't you think we could go for a bit higher stakes? See what I did there? Cow dung, higher stakes, like steak. Whatever. I thought maybe we could try, I don't know, perhaps a little funny prank and take over the entire world. Now, yes, of course, it is going to take quite a bit of careful planning, but that's why we're called Supervillain Incorporated, not Lazy Bums Incorporated. We're used to this. And as luck would have it, we have this perfectly fine technology with AI bugs that can infiltrate just about any building on the globe and do whatever we want once it's inside. All it takes is a bit of ingenuity and speechcraft to make a few witnesses turn a blind eye. But you already know this, dear right hand. Always so snarky, right hand. Darn muppet you are. Anyway, leave the careful planning to yours truly. I have a few ideas, a few brilliant and deliciously evil ideas I can't wait to see you put into action. But for now, I need you to do something for me. Something I don't want you to talk about with the recruits and other goony worms we call employees. See, I thought that since we are going to take over the world, I should practice a little speech for our new unwilling slave caste, to welcome them into their new role as our servant. I would like you to listen and to give your thoughts. I like hearing myself talk. See, this is exactly why everybody here despises you, right hand, always with the snarky one-liners. Maybe you should take up my place as the boss, since you are so appallingly, shamefully, disgracefully, and despicably dislikable. You're afraid that would hurt my ego. My ego! My ego! I have no ego! Damn you, right hand! Right, the speech. Just know that after this, I'm sending you to the sandpaper room for 2.5 hours for disrespecting me, your boss, in such a blatant display of a superiority complex. Just who do you think you are? Get to the point. What a nincompoop. Sure. Well, I was thinking of something that began with something akin to... Greetings, Earthlings. I am sure you recognize my voice from the various mischief I have caused in the past. Well, I have returned. That's right. I am back! Again! Corny? It's not corny, that's dramatic. Know the difference. Wait, did you say corn? Yes, we could poison the food supply. I should write that down. Anyway, once we're out of the intro, I could chain into an acknowledgement of the obvious to ease the listeners into fully paying attention instead of going back to doom scrolling. I tell you, being a supervillain in the 2020s is a lot more work than it used to be. Villainy is a dying industry. Soon even AI is going to write my own speeches. Can you believe it? Men actually have to do some good to put food on the table. I shiver just thinking about how horrible that would be. Where was I again? Oh, right, the acknowledgement. Then we come with, that's right, soon my voice is going to be all you hear, whether on your phone, at the cinema, on the microwave, or even on your alarm clock. There I will be for the rest of eternity, tormenting you like a living god. What is it? Did I tell you to interrupt me? I'm thinking about what to say next. Yes, I know I told you to give me your thoughts. I just said that so it would feel more respectful instead of being completely honest and saying you should just nod along and tell me it's great. Hey you, Evil Junior, are you even writing down what I'm saying? Good grief, I hate the Gen Z in my corporation, so stingy and entitled. How are we meant to take over the world if this guy is doom-scrolling when he's meant to write down my speeches? Back in my day, this stuff never happened. Not a darn phone in sight. Just people enjoying the moment. enjoying how my plans fail miserably. You know what, Right Hand? I agree. 2.5 hours is not enough time to fully appreciate the sandpaper room. 3.5 it is. We're at the living God part, correct? Okay, just making sure. Following that part, Evil Jr., pay attention, this is good stuff. There will not be a single place where you will be able to avoid my presence. From Beijing, China, to Wall Street, New York, every man, woman, and child will serve their master, me. You will be torn from your homeland, forced to labor the fields and work the mines until you cough your guts out with tuberculosis, all to produce cheap, sweatshop goods that I will sell for massive profits. The world shall be mine, and the place I have for all of you in it is down in the mines, so down the ladder you go. No shit, it's really evil, Right Hand. Spoiler alert, if you don't want to be evil, maybe don't sign up for Supervillain Incorporated. Oh, I am excited. I've been waiting for this moment for years. Years! Decades, even! After getting that Eternal Youth vial, getting my sleeper agents and every government on the planet, and testing out the distribution of supplies, it is nearly complete. Nearly. I am so close. We are so close. Oh, how proud you would be with me, Mother. I will finally do what you never could. These nasty little people who used to laugh at us and our plan, they won't laugh anymore. We will have the last laugh on them. Me? An inferiority complex? Keep these snarky remarks up, and I will put you in the sandpaper room for the full 6 hours. I mean it. You know I do. I might like you, Right Hand, but the employees need an example as to why they should keep in line and just do as I say every once in a while. Nothing more to say? Evil Jr., ready for the last of my speech? Here goes. You all better enjoy the last few days of freedom you have left, because the world you shall leave behind whilst fighting me will be a world who will be looked back upon as a bunch of nincompoops. I love that word, who were continuously arguing with each other in a series of incomprehensible quarrels, idiocies, and stupidities, whilst the world around them was burning. You will all be regarded as people who loved to talk, but dared not to act. You will be seen through the pages of history as a people that was so vain, so pusillanimous, that the name of the great hero that will have managed to save the human race, mine, will hold 1,000 times more weight than those of the many primitive peoples that used to populate this earth. Prepare to call me your master, Earthlings, because the new world order begins now. Damn, I'm good. What is it now, Right Hand? Want to complain again? If 6 hours isn't enough, I can always try to make it go into overdrive and maybe get 6 hours and 15 minutes out of the sandpaper room. You would change the word nincompoop. But I can't do that. That's my signature. I always use that word, and if I don't use it in my last and final speech to the world before my great victory, then it's like I didn't win at all. Doesn't fit the dramatic vibe I'm going for? Well, I hate to admit it, but I think you're right, Right Hand. For once, you are right. You know what? No sandpaper room for you anymore. You made a good point. But what could I replace it with? I can't really think of any word that would adequately replace nincompoop. Silly billies. Why? Does it magically make it more dramatic because you suggested it, Right Hand? It sounds vaguely more threatening. Well, I guess that's true. You will all be looked back upon as a bunch of silly billies. Does sound a bit better than a bunch of nincompoops. Everything used to be fun and games, but now this is serious stuff. Let's leave nincompoop in the past. Silly billies it is, Right Hand. Did you just say that anything said in my voice can't be taken seriously or threatening anyway? Evil Jr., find out a way to get the sandpaper room to work for 7 hours. I don't care that it's not possible. Find a way. My right hand can't keep getting away with it. My name is Dr. Henry Killinger, and this is my magic murder bag. You silly Billy.